This is a chart that I make here for potentiometers, also known as the TPS, accelerator pedal. This is the description. TPS input is used to the following outputs: acceleration enrichment, ECM at fuel. Number 2, deceleration, fuel cutoff. Idle speed control, ECM prevent to stalling the car, engine. Backup map sensor or mass airflow sensor. ECM will use the RPMs and TPS to estimate incoming air volume. And some other outputs controlled by using the TPS input. Clear flow mode, spark timing, transmission shift point, AC clutch engagement, open and closed loop, EGR. Faulties of the TPS symptoms is hesitation on acceleration, high idle speed, low idle speed, no start, TPS is stuck at wide open throttle during cranking. That guy there we use a lot when we want to do a test with oscilloscope and a relative compression test. We put the foot and the floor and the TPS, and that is it will bring this up a wide open throttle. During cranking, the car will not start. It will crank, but it will not start. So we use that, the technicians in the field, we use that a lot to do a relative compression test with oscilloscope. Running idle speed, stalling a stop, transmission do not shift, electronic shift only, link mode. And this little corner here, I make a schematic, very simple schematic, show you how to this work. Usually the middle wire, and this is a 3-wire TPS, the middle wire, it will be your signal wire. The 5-volt reference is going to be this one, and the ground, ECM ground, it will be this one. So when we press the pedal all the way down, we should have close to 5 volts here, and that will be wide open throttle. Now half a throttle, it will be where the arrow is pointing here, and that is 2.4 volts. And down here close to ground, it will be TPS should be around 0.7 volts or 1.1 volts. Now this is a fixed TPS. When I call fixed TPS, it means it's no adjustment. There is some TPS that you can adjust, but you will know in the bolt where the bolts go if you got room to move the TPS. So when you want to adjust a TPS like a 0.7 volt, which is the computer want that specification, you disadjust the 2 bolts and move the TPS with a meter connected to this wire until you get 0.7 volts, and then lock the bolts. That is how to adjust the one that you can adjust. This one that I put in here is a fixed TPS. Is no adjustment. You just put it on. It should be in a specification. The next thing I'm gonna show you how to see the waveform and a glitch and an oscilloscope, and how to see also the one and the voltmeter, and a regular voltmeter and then an oscilloscope. That will be next. Okay. So this is our volt, waveform simulator, and I put in this one in the first selection. This is a variable volt, and let me turn the light on this guy so you can see maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna connect the battery in this one. This is another, let's see if you see it there. It's another Snap On Waveform simulator, and let's go here. I'm gonna use vehicle, and we're gonna use a 96.4 F350 with a 7.5 liter OBD2. And we're gonna go to engine, and we're gonna go to throttle control system, throttle position sensor. It gives you the component information also. As you can see there, is TPS is a 3-wire variable resistor potentiometer. TPS has two main functions: to measure throttle position and rate of the throttle position change. PCMs use TPS signal to optimize fuel mixture, spark timing, control, torque converter lockup. That's another function for that. So it's a lot of function in the TPS. So let's see here if I got a good. And over here it tells you first connection is the 5-volt reference, second connection, the middle is the TPS signal, and the third is the PCM ground. Now we're going back here, and we're gonna go to voltage. We're gonna go to voltage, and this guy where I connected here, so you can see I gotta connect this here and connect. That's another meter. Connect that there. Now you see my meter immediately change. Let me get this out of the way, and then check the voltage and check the waveform. Now let me go back here, and we got a filter here that I'm gonna take off so you can see the glitch, and I'm gonna put click and the pick, because this wave simulator, it got the normal and it got the number 1, which is with a glitch. Now look at the glitch now. You see the glitch? Okay, so in the waveform simulator, I catch a glitch here, which is that line going down to ground, and is the cursor number 2. You see you got 0.016. Now I'm gonna put it to play it again. You see how I wide open throttle. I cannot see here because it's in, let me put in 10 volts. Okay, that's my look at the meter here. That's at idle. I raising my accelerator, raising it to 5 volts. Look at the 5 volts here. Now this is one with a problem. This is one with a glitch. Okay? So it's very hard to find in a voltmeter. You see in the signal wire, a full wide open throttle, I got 5 volts there. And then all the way at idle, I got that reading. Now when I start to accelerate the car, I going up and down in the accelerator, like excuse me, pushing it in and out the throttle pedal. And look at my glitch there. That's a TPS with a problem. That you can see it on an oscilloscope. Very hard to see it in a voltmeter. Now, to be able, let me see if I can do this here. Stop it right there. And then I'm gonna go here. I'm watching a cursor number 2. And right there is a glitch, a 0.04. Sorry guys. And you see the voltmeter is at 3. So I'm moving the knob now. Just concentrate on this guy, and you see that will be at idle, that will be fully open or wide open throttle. And you don't gonna see that this is in this board. You don't gonna see more than 5 volts there, unless you got any other problem. Now I go into my all Vantage. We're going to test. And that's my TPS. Apparently is that is with my old Vantage. This got a lot of years with me, guys. Now this is the board that I'm using for simulate the TPS, and is this guy here, the variable voltage, and this is my ground, and this is my signal wire. So right now that's a TPS there, and I going up and down on it. I just going moving the knob up and down, the same thing that I was doing with the Vantage Ultra. And then I'm gonna apply the glitch now. You see this switch here? I'm gonna put it in glitch. Now, I don't know if you can notice there, but it's a glitch now. Let me see if I can get that screenshot better. Very hard to find that glitch with a voltmeter. I'm gonna take this out, and then I'm gonna turn this on. And now we go into this guy, and I'm gonna use the ground wire here and this one here, and that's with the glitch. And I'm doing the same thing, up, down. The only thing you can do with a voltmeter is to find out if your voltage and idle, key on, engine off is close to 0.1 volt or 1.10 volt, or when you press the pedal all the way up to all the way down to see if you got close to 5 volts. That's the only thing you can do with this guy, because to find a glitch you're gonna need or a tool like this, or a tool like this, or a tool like this. That's the new Vantage Ultra. This is the first one they throw out, and this one is the one I got the KV module too. I bought it after I bought that tool from Snap On many years ago. I think it was in the 1990s, and that's the only thing you can do with that, guys. But to catch a glitch, you gotta use it like that, and hope this help some variables, because it's many variables in TPS now with the new drive-by-wire throttle bodies and the old ones that is drive-by cable, and that will be more variables about that, because there is now TPS with 4 wires and now TPS with electric modules like the throttle body. Thank you for watching, guys. Okay, how to connect the voltmeter. This is your TPS back probing connector, 3 wires. So the center wire is the signal wire. What you do there, you put a T-pin, you stick a T-pin behind the wire, key on, engine off, and check the signal wire will be connected to the voltmeter positive. The negative will be connected to the battery car negative. Now with the switch on and nobody touching the throttle position sensor or the accelerator pedal, this guy should be here reading close to 1.0 volt or 0.7 volts. Now with the accelerator going up, accelerator going down, the voltage reading here should be going up. So half a pedal, it should be 2.5 volt, something like that. A wide open throttle, which is pedal all the way down to the floor, this should be close to 5 volts here. So this is how you connect it. This is your ECM ground, this is your signal wire, the center wire, and this is your 5 volt reference. That's how you connect it. That's how you test it. That's how you can adjust it. And the signal wire, if you got adjustment, if it is a fixed throttle TPS position sensor, is no adjustment on it.